Two neighbors, same storm. In the first house, a pipe bursts in an upstairs bathroom and ruins the ceiling below. In the second, rainwater rises over the doorstep and soaks the living room floor. Both homeowners file claims with the same insurer. The first claim is paid. The second is denied. Same water, same night, opposite outcomes, and both results were spelled out in the policies all along. The difference comes down to one question insurers ask about every water claim. Which direction did the water come from? Let's break down the line between water damage and flood because it decides everything. Here's the rule of thumb that explains most water claims. Water that comes from above or from inside your home, like a burst pipe, a failed water heater, or rain entering through a hole a storm just tore in your roof, is typically treated as water damage, and standard homeowners policies often cover it. Water that rises from the ground and enters your home, like overflowing rivers, storm surge, or heavy rain pooling and flowing in at ground level, is typically defined as flood, and standard homeowners policies almost universally exclude it. Direction, not amount, is what matters. Most homeowners policies cover what they call sudden and accidental water discharge. That usually includes a pipe that bursts, a washing machine hose that fails, an ice maker line that lets go, or water damage from firefighting. The key word is sudden. If a pipe has been slowly dripping inside a wall for 8 months, many insurers will call that a maintenance issue, gradual damage, and deny it. There's also an important detail with frozen pipes. Policies typically expect you to maintain heat in the home, and leaving a house unheated in winter can jeopardize that coverage. Every policy words this differently, so yours is worth reading. Beyond flood, 2 more water exclusions catch homeowners off guard. First, sewer and drain backup. If a city sewer line backs up into your basement, most standard policies exclude it unless you added a specific endorsement. Second, sump pump failure. If your sump pump dies during a storm and the pit overflows, that's often excluded too without the endorsement. These add-ons commonly cost somewhere in the range of $40 to over $100 a year, depending on limits and location, which is small compared to a finished basement. If you have a basement at all, this is one of the most valuable questions to ask your agent. Flood coverage is typically a separate policy, either through the Federal National Flood Insurance Program or a private flood insurer. 3 things to know. First, there's usually a waiting period, commonly 30 days for NFIP policies, so you can't buy it as a hurricane approaches. Second, you don't have to live in a mapped high-risk zone to flood. FEMA has estimated that a significant share of flood claims, roughly a quarter or more, come from outside high-risk areas. Third, price varies enormously with elevation and location, so a quote costs nothing, but assumptions can cost plenty. If you've ever seen water pool near your foundation, it's worth a conversation. Here's a 15-minute homework assignment that could save you a 5-figure surprise. Pull up your homeowner's policy and look for 3 things. 1, the water damage language, especially the words sudden and accidental and any gradual damage exclusion. 2, whether you have a sewer or water backup endorsement and its limit, because some default limits are as low as $5,000. 3, whether anything in your policy mentions flood, because if it doesn't, you don't have flood coverage. Then check your address in FEMA's flood map tool and ask a licensed agent what a flood policy would cost for your home. At Coverage Clarified, we'd rather you learn this now than at a denial. Quick recap. Water from inside or above, like burst pipes, is typically covered as sudden and accidental water damage. Water rising from the ground is flood, and it's almost always excluded from standard homeowners policies, requiring a separate flood policy that usually has a 30-day waiting period. Sewer backup and sump pump failure typically need their own endorsements too, and gradual leaks are commonly denied as maintenance. Read your own policy, check your flood map, and talk to a licensed agent about your specific home. If this was useful, subscribe for more plain English insurance breakdowns every week.